Okay, that is now live, I believe. Yep, that's now live. Just waiting for the sound check to come through. Yep, that is just fine. Okay then. Hello there everyone. This is iMuck3. Welcome to a very late session on Mechwarrior Online. So I said there'd be a stream this weekend, and I'm trying to deliver on that. It's just, sadly, it's a bit late. So yeah, hello and welcome. For, well, anyone who decides to drop in, and for the video recording later when that goes up. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's go do a thing. Let's, I think I better keep this Uziel shelved for the moment, because the video featuring this thing is still uploading as we speak, so it's not yet been revealed to you guys, so yeah. If you catch the start of the stream, it is a slight sneak peek into today's Uziel. In the Mechwarrior Online video. So, there we go. Oh yeah, the save button's behind my face. There we go. But I want to try and get another Uziel kitted out, because, you know, having one Uziel kitted is not... Basically, I've barely used the Uziels since they came out, so might as well try and get something for it, you know? See what I can do with the things. Let's see, quad energy, 1 missile, 1 ballistic. Or quad energy, 2 missile. 6 energy, 222. Oh, that's got 3 ballistics. Okay, where have you got those? Yeah, in the arms. I kind of suspected that. What kind of weapon system should I mount, though? Oh, I could mount a pair of Rack 2s in one of the arms, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. A couple of Rack 2s in one arm, and I guess I'm going to go with another ballistic in the other arm. But first things first, I need to get an engine. I just don't have any good engines, really, so... I've got a light 300, which I'm going to just drop into this thing. But that only gives me 3 free tons, which I'm going to have to spend on the ammo, actually. Unless I can install a ferrofibrous upgrade. And I can't see how much that's going to cost because of where my face is. Of course. Nothing's ever simple, is it? Let's put my face down there and move it back when we get to the chat. Sorry, when we get into the actual things themselves. So, pair of racks, ferrofibrous, which only frees up like... Actually, ferro frees up a fair bit here. Nearly a ton. Which is actually not very much at all. Yeah, if we're going to go with a set of racks on these guys, they have problems. So I guess I'll try a different thing then. 4 energy 2 missile. Well, something I keep trying to fit out the Belial as is kind of like a LRM support style mech, because it's got the 2 high mounted missile hardpoints in it. So I guess I'm going to try that again. Let's see, I want the Artemis upgrade. What do I have lying around? Not much, actually. I don't have any Artemis launchers lying around, so I'll just have to go with standard launchers. I've got a bunch of those. Let's put in some LRM 15s. Probably a bit too heavy, though. Let's give it a standard engine. Grade, I think a 250. Yes, 250 that has full set of heat sinks in it. Put that in. A bit of ammo. Like 3 tons. Sure, that's good. Energy, I think keep it light on the energies, just give it a bit of backup for it. So that's probably going to mean small lasers. I would prefer ER smalls, actually. So let's do that. ER small, ER small, ER small, ER small. 47.5 tons. Very good cooling. I could put in ER meds, but I'm not really looking for that right now. So I guess some jump jets? Question mark. I'll probably forget I've got them equipped though, to be quite honest. Let's put in a spare. No, I need a big active probe, of course, because of the whole LRM thing. So Beagle active. Let's put that into the center torso actually. Put ammo down the bottom. And is chat not working? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Yeah, hello there, Sporty. Welcome to a very light Mechwarrior Online, a very late Mechwarrior Online stream. And yes, it is a face cam for the, well, I started face camming yesterday, just randomly thought, let's see how this feels to do it. Since I'm trying to revive the channel slightly and revive what I'm doing. So yeah, the chat is alive once again. It's because it was open before I started the stream, so sometimes that messes it up, and I didn't realise. But yeah, this is a face cam, and so far I'm feeling okay doing it. So you get to see more of this ugly thing here in the chat at some point. So yeah, here we go. I'm just configuring this. Well, you've probably been here a little bit, so just configuring this Uziel, or trying to. Actually, I think that's about it, because this is... It's got the Beagle active probe for the missiles, it's got 3 tons of ammo, pair of jump jets, which I'm still not sure is actually a good idea for me, and then a bunch of ER small lasers for its secondary weaponry. So, stream feels more... Wait, are you saying I was making dead streams? Well, in some ways, maybe. Though, Facecam is like a very different kind of approach to things, isn't it? So I guess it depends on how you take it, quite really. Something I have learned though since last time I was using the face cam. Let's put my camera back where I want it. There we go. Something that as I've learned since last time I used the face cam is I've learned how to crop it. I didn't know how to do that before. Yeah, no problems, Roddy. I'll just go ahead and send this thing into the combat zones and probably get blown up. Though that said, I have actually got standard engine, so unlike my other Uziel, this one could actually survive a little bit. So let's send it into the matching. I really must try and get something good out of these Uziels, though. I mean, I bought them. I've got all of them, and I've never managed to get a satisfactory loadout on a lot of the things. At least not until the one that I did a video on today. Which, if you were here right at the start of the stream, you saw it. If not, I may or may not use it in the stream. I'm going to try not to, so it doesn't spoil the video. But it's definitely got some potential on it, the other one, so that's what I like. So, and I think, well, I don't think it's locked the face cam, even though on my screen it stopped moving. Yeah, no problem, Sporty. I mean, you did say last Sunday that you had a very busy week coming up, so I know that that's why I've not seen you very much, and you've been bouncing in and out whenever you have actually joined one of the streams, so it's no problem at all. I know what it's like needing to be busy at work and all that. But yeah, I think something I will take out in a little bit later is probably my new Annihilator that I showcased yesterday. Oh, here we go.
Online. Sensors
Not very calm.
Weapons.
Eventful, packed, continuous.
Systems.
There's all sorts of words you could try and use for it, really.
Ground troops, defend our base and assault the enemies.
Okay, so we've got an incursion mode. Let's go and see if we can put this Belial to use. Though sadly, this might not be the best match for it because primary weaponry is, of course, the LOM-15s, and there's the really good cover in the form of those platforms and things on this particular map. So, well, we're going to find out. Okay, that's barely any heat. Well, if you're going to be here another 30 minutes, 40, then tell you what, is there a particular mech or loadout you would like to see since you're here? So just something to entertain you until your shift ends. Your astonishing observation skills and the ability to point out the obvious. Don't underestimate that. That is actually a good skill. You'd be surprised how often people don't do that. But yeah, if there's a certain mech you want to see, let me know and I'll play it in the next match. Or a certain loadout you want me to put together. I don't mind. That's a big white Zeus. Oh, did he just test fire? Or did he get hit? Actually, why are my legs damaged? Oh, jeez. Yeah, mech on demand. Since you're the only one here and talking, sure. That's why I'm offering it. So. As an LOM mech, I really shouldn't be this far forward, but...
Target acquired.
A linebacker hiding on the hills. I don't think I want to be up here, but then again, it depends where the enemy mechs are going. I know there's multiple enemy mechs over there because there's a lot of missiles.
New target acquired.
Ow.
Our radar has power.
Right. That was a couple of mid-range LOM shots. I did take a nasty PPC hit to my centre of torso.
Okay, we either need to be up top or down low.
Yeah, but our people are just hanging back, not sure what to do, so it's like, try some catapults. I do have...
They're pretty LRM intensive.
New target
It's the question of playing with high
acquired.
explosive, isn't it, really? No, I can't lock onto him fast enough. Also, our team is just hanging back and not really doing much, so this is going to cause a few issues, I think.
New target acquired.
I'll just...
Well, maybe get out of sight and let one after the other come over the pass.
Okay, yeah, I thought I wouldn't get a third shot, but it was worth a try. I think this might be a good loadout, except for lack of ammo, because...
Let them come.
New target
Go out of
acquired.
sight, guys.
Oh, jeez. Anyway,
Well, you guys
catapults.
are down low anyway,
I do have
not a good
one.
position.
I do have one missile
Up on the
catapult,
platform.
which is
New
currently
target
configured as a
acquired.
LOM platform. I
Otherwise,
don't mind
if
messing
they're
around with
smart
that.
and they come
So
over, they're all going to take the
Yeah,
top.
we are.
I must warn you though, I'm not actually very good with
platform.
SRMs, like much at all.
At least two
Talking
should
about
stay
the
downstairs.
assault and heavies.
Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. There's no recon. I can't target anything.
New target acquired.
Except this guy. Lock on. Fire. He's not moving, so
or jamming
incoming missiles. Oh, it's a marauder.
Warning.
They're not doing radar,
Jeez,
so just
incoming on my me. So.
Heard.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with explosions at all. Which reminds me,
Or
have you
you could
seen
put
the
the radar back on
FTD
again,
cannon
I mean,
update? The
whatever you
massive
want.
explosions when cannons fire. It's pretty good. Pretty
Radar
good.
is out of power.
Ow.
Warning, incoming
Yeah, okay,
missile.
I don't want to poke around that side again because I've almost lost that torso. Right. Though as that said, rockets, I've never actually used them. And there's just not anything going on over here.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Air control systems on.
Warning, incoming missile.
Yes, I know there's incoming missiles. Many, many incoming missiles. Wow.
What does the air control do?
You've not encountered the new muzzle
Uh,
effect? You
basically
really
gives us
should.
option
They are
scrapes against
massive,
enemy base.
fiery, and glorious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're
Warning,
scraping
incoming
the base.
missile.
Airstrike
they have
E6.
They have so many LRM boats around there.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
At least I'm getting them to waste their missiles because I poke out, they launch some missiles at me.
Warning,
They slam into the building,
incoming
and
missile.
then I can just, you know. Not too much of a fan. Oh yeah, they're much better than the old flashes. Much better.
No,
Just be patient. Just be
This is the
patient.
game mode.
I have no idea what we're doing.
New
We're
target
waiting for them to come
acquired.
over that ridge, and then when we do, we're gonna shoot them
Oh,
one
they're
at a
moving
time.
around the hill. We should push. We should push the saddle now.
Okay, fine.
They are moving around this to the city in D6. So
No one
let's move
stop.
up. Push.
Hooray! Action, violence, social activity! Forward!
Radar in 30 seconds.
I seem to give random outbursts into voice chat sometimes in Mechwarrior Online. It's like they don't know what to do about it, so he's probably going to be behind a building. Yeah, he's getting pummeled really hard, so he's going to hide. Oh no, I hit him. Oh.
New target
Oh,
acquired.
that doesn't sound like a good
Incoming
combination there, to be quite honest.
Warning, incoming missile. Ammo at 25%.
Also, I should like to point out that
Air control
despite the fact we're only
on.
now closing in to engage, I've lost most of my torso armor, so
Get ready for the
Uziels are
counter
kind of easy to get knocked around in.
Well, they're also missing a lance, so it's going to be pretty easy.
They've got a couple of their guys hiding in the base.
Target acquired.
Oh, there's a stalker over there.
New target
Linebacker.
acquired.
That's where the linebacker went.
They're pushing through tunnel.
And hi, Legionnaire.
At
Welcome to the
last
stream.
lance.
Oops. At least when this goes off, I'm gonna have my.
So
I'm still
they're going to be
gonna
coming
have
after
lasers.
our base here pretty soon.
Can't do anything there.
New target
Another
acquired.
linebacker. They're probably going to come around behind us when they realise we're pushing. So we need to watch out for that.
Stop at the door, man.
Hey Epics, welcome to the stream. It's kind of late, but I did say in yesterday's video, I think it was, unless it was today's video, which is currently uploading, I did say that there would be a stream of Mechwarrior at some point this weekend. It's just unfortunately it's come out really late, so. Well, to be fair, Legion, I've only been doing these last 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, something like that. But I wanted to try and keep it up, so there's always going to be at least one.
New target acquired.
It's almost gone. I'm only fine. I can only do 6% of this thing when I shoot at it. One more burst should do it. Oop, that was Zeus.
Radar is out of power.
Go. What's up?
New target acquired.
And yep, it looks like they're starting to come around behind us.
Target destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
New target acquired.
New order. Can't really lock. Hello, linebacker. I've only got a couple of salvos left in my launchers.
Ammo depleted.
Oh no, there it goes.
New target acquired.
Right.
Just finish the base.
That's already dead.
New target acquired.
What are you? You're oh, that's that stalker I saw earlier.
Go for the base if you can. guys.
Working on it.
Our base is under attack.
Where is their base? There's the base.
New target acquired. Right over critical damage.
Yep, someone doesn't like me. That stalker's focusing me because he's realised I'm focusing base, so...
Woodstock, shoot at
Jeez.
base, please.
Left torso.
Oh, I'm being
critical
shot by a
damage.
torso. No wonder I'm taking damage. Whoa. Stop the vault stream. Your CPU is 85 degrees.
See more buildings, guys. We almost got
New
it.
target acquired.
Working on it.
Warning, incoming missile.
One more hit will do it.
Last one, last one.
Ow.
Warning, incoming.
There we go.
Come out victorious.
Yeah. Yay.
Literally before I got killed.
11%.
Yeah, my rear armor was actually pretty much gone, so it was like, there's someone chasing me. I'm about to die. Is the plan for this week's streams out? No, but that is also uploading in the background as this stream goes on, so they'll be out soon after that. And I was apparently getting shot by a turret as well. But yeah, so Swarty, either you got too much running, or you might need to restart your computer, or something like that. It's warping? Okay, that is not good. You've got to turn that thing off ASAP, right now. If it's literally warping, you need to turn it off and cool it down because it's not meant to be that hot, flat out. Hello Ethan, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's another factor as well. You don't want to do that. Oh well, I'll see if I can put together a catapult for you, Swarty, and you can catch it. You can catch it later. So yeah. Good luck getting that computer fixed. I mean, geesh. Okay, let's grab a catapult. Here we go, bombardier. And this is what Swarty wanted me to do, a SRM-based thing. Hang on, need to scroll back chat a little bit to make sure. Where is it? Maybe some SRM or MRM loadouts with a catapult. Right, okay. Well, this guy's got LM-15 Artemis, so it's kind of like a mini... Well, it's a pretty decent LRM platform, but I'm going to take these things off to rig it out with some big MRM racks, and we'll see what that's like. I think I've got some MRMs lying around. Yeah, I've got some MRM 30s lying around. So MRM 30, MRM 30. Very good. Then add some MRM ammo. You have only 9 minutes to watch this, Ethan. Well, I'm sorry about that because this was a really late stream, but I wanted to make sure I got a stream out this weekend, so... Got half a ton left. Don't think I want anything else. I'll put another MRM into it. Do I have any spare ER lasers lying around? I do have a couple of spare ER medium lasers, so good. Or I could even put a light PPC into this thing. Probably not a good idea. I think ER meds would be more effective in general, so put those in. That's that. Groupings. Do you want to save it? Yes. And I think it's group 1, 2, I think. So that should make this a pretty decent MRM platform. Yeah, I'll use that loadout instead. Pair of MM30s. So they both fire together if I want them to. Then secondary, I've got my lasers, and then I can fire just a single MRM if I want to do that, in case I'm poking around a corner of a building or a rock or something. So that should do that. Selecting mech. Oh, that's not meant to happen. There we go. Now, where are my C-Mill boosters gone? Are they still on this guy? No. No. Have I used that build on this stream? No, I have not. I have... Unless you mean this one here, in which case, no, I have not, and I'm planning to... Well, I'm thinking of avoiding using this particular Uziel because this Uziel is the subject of today's Mechwarrior Online video, which is again uploading in the background right now. So, let's see, grab that. Cockpits. I want to add things, please. So, add that, and of course we need a decent thing, so... Again, I don't know how I've got so many magnetic speakers, but sure. Let's use that. Yeah, the PPC Storm build, I have not used that yet in this stream. I've only done one match actually, and that's in an Uziel that I was doing when you came in. So. Okay, there we go. One MRM fitted catapult. Bombardier actually fits as the name for this one. Right. That said, though, the PP Storm build, the PPC Storm build is still fully fitted and ready to go, so I can quite easily just hop into that and go shoot all the things with it. You were right though in your comment though, comparing that to the large pulse laser King Crab. No, you've barely missed anything. I started really late. But yeah, I noticed your comment comparing it to the King Crab, and I've kind of forgotten the rest of the comment for the moment. I only had a quick glance at it earlier. That's all I've had a chance to do with it. That's why I've not responded at all. And you're right in saying that the return of the videos means that I can unfortunately expect your big mouth. So that's one way to put it, I suppose. But yeah, comments welcome. You've always had some good insight on the stuff that I put out. But yeah, that a lot of that Annihilator is actually shock and awe, because it's like PPC to the face, PPC to the face, PPC to the face, and people often don't encounter that, so it forces them to back the hell up and get out of the way, because since they're snub-nosed PPCs, they're doing a full 10 damage every time they hit you. So even a fellow Annihilator can get its central armor stripped off really quickly by that. The thing is, it's not as accurate as a large pulse build, and it's not got as much range, and it's got ballistic properties for the weaponry, so it's got a whole bunch of unique characteristics compared to a laser-based version, but it's rapid fire and it's pretty good overall. Oh yeah, I remember a bit. Excuse me. I remember. There was the
Echo.
Affirmative.
Or F. Sorry, F.
Let's open my bay doors. So there we go. Yeah, the other part of your comment was I should use the light MGs rather than the regular MGs because of the similar range profile. The reason I didn't do that is because
to take them out.
at that kind of range I want to be using the PPCs. You know, more power, more hits, things like that. And oh geez, there's something with LBXs over there. Close my bay doors, get the heck out of here. Yep, someone is taking pot shots at us. But yeah, I've got regular MGs because they are like they're like 50% more damage roughly, so they're more powerful for critting out components. Hello, Lord, welcome to the stream.
I got a fucking assassin on my ass.
You're in the wrong
Target
spot, man.
acquired.
Party's at Theta.
New
We
target
captured
acquired.
resource point Sigma.
So yeah, I've got regular MGs because they just flat out more damage potential, and if something's getting close enough to be in range, then you want it dead as soon as possible anyway, because an island
Get
can't
ready to
actually
go.
take much
We can push on Theta.
overall.
X, guys at X, I need help in Delta 3. This damn assassin off me.
I don't have anything I can use to help you, really. I can head your way, though, if you want. Oh, jeez.
Target spotted.
That's true, Epic, but as I said, I do want... I want more damage to crit out things faster and tear structure apart faster. So, really, I would like to have the heavy MGs, but then it becomes a case of the fact that heavy MGs are twice the weight. So it's like,
New target
can't really do too
acquired.
much about it. There's a lot of stuff over there. This might not be the best idea. But yeah, it's flat out the extra ton of weight, because remember,
Sorry.
that pair of MGs have only got 1 ton of ammo between them. So if I was to give them heavy MGs, I would need to find
New
a
target
way
acquired.
to... Well, I'd need to find an extra ton from somewhere to give it that ammo. So, it's not ideal.
New target
Taking
acquired.
Epsilon.
Let's try and go top of me. Yep, there he is. Ow. Yep, I knew this wasn't a good idea. You could have mentioned the entire enemy light lance was over here, you know? Ow.
They've taken Epsilon.
Critical.
And I'm overloading.
Warning incoming.
The laser AMS, that is because laser AMS is much more effective than... Yeah, I knew that was going to be a mistake. Laser AMS is much better at dealing with missiles, but the problem is it deals more
X
heat
train,
as well.
Why would you
So,
ignore
okay,
an
see you later,
enemy to
Nathan.
your right to shoot one to your left?
Why would you go to Epsilon?
I didn't enjoy getting called over like that, so
So that's where our land
quit the match. I knew I wasn't going to do well because, as far as I knew, he was dealing with like 2 mechs tops, and we had 2 allies over there. But he started running, and more enemies reinforced their group over there. So it wasn't just an assassin and a very light clan mech. It was actually a full swarm of lights and mediums going on. So I couldn't do a thing about it. We are both in tier 3 now. Yeah. I still can't believe it took me like over a year to get from tier 4 to tier 3. And most of it I spent like hovering at the very edge. So that wasn't good. Anyway, invites. Lollard and Epic. Oops, no, cancel. No, don't want to invite you to unit. I want to create a group first. There we go. Right, invite to group. Problem is some games call groups units, so it's like... what Land Cruiser? Land Cruiser, what are you on about? You've not sent me a link to it, so I can't check it. Unless I go digging through your friend list to check it out there. You know what? Sure. Just see if this works. Probably won't, but worth a try. Okay. Friends list. Legion. Where's Legion? There he is. Right. Then I want your content list, which is there, workshop items. Land Cruiser. There's no picture of it. So I can't check that right now, not on here. But hit subscribe, so pull it down for later. There we go. Okay. It didn't seem to appear on... Yeah, okay, that didn't appear on the stream. Good. Right. Select a mech. Close that. Grab you. Here we go. One Ocular. The rapid-firing PPC Annihilator. It's too big for the Ashes of the Empire campaign. We need TeamSpeak also, really. Well, we could use Discord. Because, yeah. And I also remember still that I said I was going to make a Discord channel for my channel. So, yeah, that's still on my to-do list. So, yeah. We could probably start using that in the future, really. And then I'd be able to hear you all, and you'd be able to listen to me just talking your ears off constantly, because, you know, me big YouTube personality, me talky, big words. Or something to that effect, I don't know. Oh, by the way, something I want to quickly clear up is, you guys probably thought I was ignoring you on the XCOM 2 stream yesterday when I said, if you want the stream to continue, then comment down below, yada, 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 because a couple of you guys said, hey, we've already told you how we feel about it. But you've got to remember that the stream is also going up as a VOD as well, so there'll be people watching it later, and that's why I did that. That's also why I do the whole, hey, this is Iron Mark 3, welcome to such and such intro at the start of the streams as well, even though I'm already talking to people and you know I'm here and all that stuff, because I'm thinking of how it's going to look as a video when it becomes available a bit after the stream finishes. So, yeah, I wasn't ignoring anyone. If I want to mod it, you'd like to see my changes. I'll add a fluorescent pink paint scheme. And a statue to Raptor Jesus.
Reactor online.
Well, probably not,
Sensors
because I can't
online.
build things that look like things very well, so, as you do. Anyway, let's
All
bring
systems known.
PPCs for everyone. Okay, here we go. Okay, if I fire once, it is 12% heat, right? So slow down when I get above about 80% heat. Right. And he's giving me a good look over, I think. Where am I going? Oh yeah, tunnel's over there, so I want to go this way. Let's cycle down to my laser AMS so I can turn that on or off. Make a statue to the Great Warlord Ducky. That's a good point, actually, yeah. Oh, also, there's not going to be a crossout stream this week. At least not one that I've planned, anyway. Because slowly but surely, we are finding games that I've been specifically asked to stream. And crossout was just one I was doing at random, so... Gypsy Danger, yes. Hello, Little Mean. Welcome to the stream. Let's turn on my heat tracking so I can see if there's anything big nasty around here. Not as far as I can see. Oh, an enemy player is disconnected. Oh, someone's shooting at me. I saw the flash of an explosion. Right. Better duck back into cover. Oh, well, I guess I'm heading out here then. Oh no, there's more people coming in here. Okay. Looks like we're going to take over the tunnel. Lead on, Battlemaster. I'll move right behind you. Yep, he's found someone to shoot at already.
Enemy spotted at 5.
Roger that. Any idea what it is?
Enemy in tunnel for about half a second.
Righto. That's a Mad Cat. Sorry, that's not a Mad Cat, that's a Marauder. Marauder IOC is moving up as well. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Unfortunately, we can't go charging in with a massive sword like we can, well, like Gypsy Danger could have. Be nice if we could, but no. There's never been a mech game actually that makes use of the melee weaponry. Kind of disappointing. But there is actually melee weaponry in the lore and all that, so... Oh.
Target acquired.
Looks like they've abandoned underneath here for some reason. Okay. Let's just keep pushing up. Just watching my little XP tag swinging at the top of the screen. Oh, geez, there's someone over there, is there? Just give me something to think about.
New target acquired.
No, he's out of range anyway. Fair enough.
Foxtrot seems to
Enemy
be
base is being captured.
There was an enemy disconnect. That might be him.
Oh, he's about to be toast.
Burn him to charcoal. Looks like there's enemies up here.
Roger.
You have your mission. Carry it out. Oh,
Enemy base is
contacts. They must be below the
base
saddle.
is being captured.
Okay, let's see what they can do here. Overloading a little bit.
Enemy base is being captured.
Override, come on, back up.
Engage.
But I know I did a fair bit of damage to him. Yep, he's now dead. Hello there.
Foxtrot now.
Base
Yeah, he's got some backs, but the moment I started firing, he backed the hell up, so... Yeah, that gives me a moment to cool off. When I get this thing maxed out for cooling, it's going to be a real beast. I mean, even now it cools off pretty quick. But I can get it cooling even quicker than this. So. Oh, enjoy that PPC to the
Base
face.
50% captured.
Is anyone going back to base to try and stop that?
Base is being captured. Target acquired.
Probably not going to make it in time.
Yeah.
Base 75% captured. Heat level critical.
Yep, that assassin is not happy with me. Right.
Base
Well,
90%
Jeff, good
captured.
game.
We tried. Oh well.
GG.
Oh, anyway, yeah, we have a tidal tunnel in a war across the galaxy. I'm guessing that's because I wandered into a tunnel. But actually it's really big because remember, these are massive war machines we're driving around in. 269 damage, 1 kill assist. Okay. They're all on the pass. Fear me for I have a tunnel. You have a planet, yes. What awesome mech am I playing? Oh, so you like the rapid fire walking PPC battery that I've got here? Well, this is an Annihilator. That also tells me, Lola, that you didn't see yesterday's Mechwarrior Online video because I actually ran through this particular build on that. Because I actually put this build together. Well, I was starting to put this build together like before the stream last week, actually. So that's when I was starting to get the idea for it. But then I just went, let's get this thing put together properly, drop it down to snub noses, things like that, and here we go. Anyway, yeah, this is the Annihilator. It's got a quintet array of snub nose PPCs, so that's 5 of those things. And basically, it's just like the rest of the mech is almost entirely dedicated to just heat. Heat. Cool it down, keep it running a bit cooler. And because they're snub noses, basically I just like chain fire them straight into the enemy face, and it's like blast, lots of flash, lots of bang, lots of all that kind. No, snub nose is a 10 damage one. Heavy PPC is the 15 damage. Snub nose is the 10, but it's got no minimum range, so that makes this a mid to short range brawler because it can just get right up in the enemy's face and still keep firing the PPCs with no issues at all. So that's what that works. Oh wait, you were selling up. You got the heavy PPCs on yours. Never mind. Don't mind me. Anyway, let's see. What can I do to this? If I drop the laser AMS, that would give me the tonnage to upgrade the machine guns. Yeah. But... I'd have to sacrifice ammo from various systems to do it. Laser AMS, as I said, it's much better than the ballistic version. It's much more accurate, but the trade-off is, of course, how much raw heat it generates as well, because it runs really hot. But if I take out the laser AMS and put in a regular AMS in the same place, then take out the machine guns and upgrade them to heavy MGs. That leaves me 1.5 tons of ammo for both the AMS and the machine gun, so I've lost ammo doing this swap. My AMS, well, I've got to put a ton of heavy MG ammo in. That's still not very much. But the thing is, then I'd have 0.5 ton of ammo for my AMS system, which is an absolute pittance, so I might as well just take out the AMS entirely, so I have no active missile defense. And that's what happens here. You still want a mix one like... Sorry Lola, could you rephrase that one? I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say. And a mobile Amazon game? I have no idea. I barely play mobile games at all, so... I mean... Right now I'm playing Epic Astro Story... Epic Astro Story on my phone. But you've also got to bear in mind I've only got an iPhone 3, so it's very out of date as well, and not that strong compared to the more recent ones. A mixed gun. So lots and lots of rapid firing PPCs, you mean? I can take some armor off the legs. That's true, actually. People don't tend to shoot the legs very much. I could actually try installing light ferro as well, but that would take up all my slots. No, never mind. Honestly, there's the laser AMS. Part of its benefit is just that it's self-contained, so it's much better flat out. It's just flat out more effective. Also, I just remembered this other part of your comment. Targeting computers. The problem is, if I've got 3 slots anywhere, then those 3 slots are gone into a heatsink. So I could only mount a Mark II targeting computer into this mech at best. But the Mark II is like mostly zoom and targeting boost. Projectile speed is like 8% better, so it's barely anything because it's a close range mech. It's just not going to do much of anything at all. So. Yeah, it's not worth taking a targeting computer on this mech because it's just geared purely towards close range, rapid fire offensive. I've put everything into that. I'm going to take an extra ton of heavy ammo because 1 ton just isn't going to be enough most likely. So do that. There's the spot on my face which saves this thing. So there we go, save that. Weapon grouping, put the heavy MGs into group 2. So when I get up close and personal again, like I did in that previous match, I can just start whittling them down even faster with the heavy MGs. The only thing I should do now is see if I earned any skill points, because, as I said, I'm improving this thing by making it more heat efficient. That is its main weakness. Can I add anything? I can add 1. Right. Not enough to get to another cooling down node, though, sadly. So I guess we're going to have to play some more games. What a shame. What a great, great shame. Well, Epic's mech, yeah, Epic's mech is a heavy. You already know my mech's an assault, so mine is a very violent, very ugly assault mech. Honestly, trying to do this kind of loadout on a heavy would be a bit more limited because, you know, less tonnage for less heat sinks, because I put everything I could into heat sinks outside the weight actually put into the snub-nosed PPCs themselves. So it's kind of interesting, really. Yeah, I normally put ammo into my legs where I can, but frankly, I'm just ditching the AMS right now. Thing is, the laser AMS is good for protecting the mech during the initial stages of the match because, you know, at long range standoff distances, because that's when the enemy's like throwing missiles and beams and everything at you to take away your armor before the fight gets closer. So that's why I had the laser AMS, and then I could turn it off to save the heat when I got in closer. So it was a good alternate thing.
Reactor online.
Wish there was a suicide mech.
Sensors online. Weapons
Yeah, that would be a very
online.
bad idea, to be quite honest.
All
Okay, here we go.
systems nominal.
Fleet command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Right, I've got my there we go. I've got my heavy MGs in the arms. I don't think I can get up this slope. Oh, I can, but only just right. And I think I'm going to try and annoy them and get into the circle pretty quick, because they'll have a bit of a fun time trying to root me out of there, to be quite honest. But unfortunately, I have to go up the slope this way, so it's not ideal. I should probably also duck down to avoid any sniping. Yep, here we go.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I don't want to be. I don't actually want to go any further than this epic. I am in the circle right now, so I'm counting for capping, but I am not causing.
Target spotted.
Yes, hide from me. Haha. Hide from me, you hunchback. I think he's got some. He's got some. Yeah, he's got plenty of RPPCs actually. They are all moving around that way.
Heat level critical.
Ow. And yeah, this is where I want to get back into cover a little bit. Because they are doing their best to pick me apart at distance before I can get into effective range.
They've taken down Beta.
Right. That hunchback ISC seems to be following me actually. Very insistent on killing me. Yeah, he's poking out just to try and kill me, actually.
Target spotted.
So, thing is though that yeah, no one is pushing them to try and deny them that ridge. So I'm going to have to fall back. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, my rear armor is taking a lot of hits. Because if I stay where I was just getting picked apart. Legionnaire, that's the backstabbing role, and light mechs are sometimes fitted out to do that. It's just not, rather than explode, it's a case of. Oh, he's out of range. Darn it. Rather than a case of like exploding, it's a case of they have very powerful close range weaponry, and they can tear through the rear plating of an enemy assault mech very, very quickly. So yeah, that's the backstabbing role there. Charge in, nukes things. The first time I used a Locust, I actually managed to do something like that because I ran up behind a 100-ton assault mech and managed to hit it with small pulse lasers and completely gut its reactor out just from behind it. I just don't have the range to engage at this distance.
New target acquired.
Kodiak's kind of damaged. But yeah, we're all dying. Letting them keep the ridge was a really bad idea. Well, even giving them the ridge in the first place was a really bad idea, actually. Oh, jeez. Careful, bushwhacker.
New target.
Let's deal with that Kodiak.
Target destroyed.
There we go. I actually managed to kill the thing. Yay. Yep, the Hunchback's after me again. Of course it is. Everyone loves to shoot an Annihilator. It's a massive target. Lights can beat assault mechs if they get close, because assault mechs are so big they really struggle to engage lights at close range. Mediums, they're kind of vulnerable to lights because they're similar weapon payloads, but they are a bit slower but a bit tougher. Heavies are like general purpose, so they've got armor and weaponry, but they are a bit sluggish. So yeah, skill changes the odds, tactics changes the odds, loadout changes the odds.
Acquired.
So there's a lot of things, and there's no way of making it up here, I don't think. Oh, jeez. Where are the remaining enemies' mechs? Yeah, look how chewed up my armor is right now. Oh,
Left
hello.
torso critical damage.
He's lagging a lot. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
I lost one of my side torsos. Who the heck's shooting me now?
Machine gun destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
And there we go. Center torso's gone. Crunch. Still, 324. Not too bad. I noticed though this mech is not very good at getting a lot of assists. Usually, it's more focused on trying to burst down a single target with a lot of firepower.
We almost have it. Hold on.
Heavy MGs, they can do a lot of damage. Their main problem is just outright short range. They're okay. Though how useful they are depends on what you're using them with, to be honest. What job do? I am a shop assistant.
25%.
So yeah, normally I work on the tills. Though recently my bosses have got it in their heads that they want me to learn how to do stock because I'm kind of sluggish at doing that. So I just don't have very good hand-eye coordination, you see, so I'm not that good at stocking shelves and things like that, even though I can reach the top shelf without needing a step ladder. So yeah, I'm just not precise enough to do it quickly. Or if I do it quickly, I wind up smacking the shelf with my hand and it hurts, so yeah. So we won that one. Tiny bit of team damage, but yeah, it's 164k, that's pretty good. To be honest, I kind of want to take the Uziel out that I put together for today's Mechwarrior Online video, even though that video's not yet gone out. So, what do you guys think of that? Should I actually use that on the stream, or should I keep it hidden until the video can show it to you guys before me? Because I kind of feel like playing it now. It's kind of strange. Let's see. Both uploads are actually done, so both of those videos are on YouTube, ready to get tagged up. Okay, I can close my browser there then. Go ahead and use it. Okie doke. This is an Uziel I put together specifically for the Mechwarrior Online video for today. It is this one. Not giving it a name, but it is a Uziel 2S. And it has got a pair of rotary autocannons right there at the top, as you can see. So that is what this thing is. I've turned this Uziel into a rotary autocannon carrier. I'm not quite happy with it. I'd rather downgrade the engine a little bit and get a light engine in there because it's got an XL. So that's what I want to do because that would make it a bit more survivable. But I just don't have I don't have a light engine in the size that I want, though. That's the problem. And it would cost me millions to get it, and I don't have the C-bills. So yeah, this Uziel carries 2 Rack 5s and 5 tons of ammo to try and keep them supplied, and that's it for its weaponry. It's running around on a 250 engine. But if I dropped that to a light engine, it's 12.5 tons. I'd need a light 225, so yeah, that would be a slight cooling downgrade, but 2.75 million to get that. That's why I'd need to get the light engine and optimize this build a little bit further. Other than that, though, I'm actually really happy with this build. It's quite dangerous. And it's my first successful design, I think, using Rack 5s. Yeah, I know, I said this in the video too. It's an Uziel with an XL engine. It's like a death wish, basically. Almost as bad as my King Crabs, which run on XL engines. So, yeah. It's almost as bad as those King Crabs. Now, honestly, the King Crab's got a heck of a lot more armor. Yeah, I struggle to build up C-bills usually. As for using a standard, you're looking at a speed on the standard engine in the weight allowed at something like 60 odd kph at best. So you'd be running around in like slow heavy mech territory, dropping down there. And in a medium, that is a really bad idea, especially one like an Uziel because it's so squishy. If you're that slow, everything can just chase you down immediately and kill you. So yeah. As this thing is, it is a support style mech. Yeah, the King Crabs. I know I absolutely shocked you when I showed you that I use XL engines in my King Crabs, and it's actually a viable thing to do. This Uziel, it's good unless people start shooting at it, in which case then it becomes very bad. But that's why I want it as a kind of a fire support style mech. I will support heavier mechs than myself and be with them, help them kill their targets. So that means the heavier mechs are the enemy priority and they won't be shooting at me because I am ridiculously fragile. So, yeah. This is very much a glass cannon. If I lose any torso segment, I die. And I've got a massive torso and not much armor on it. So, you know. That said though, twin Rack 5s, very powerful.
Intercept the enemy escort team and destroy their VIP
chill
mech.
out at U7 and U6 and wait for the VIP to come right through us right there.
What elite system am I in? I still don't know because Elite decided it would be a good idea to say, some of your files are corrupted, let's reinstall, and it's not managed to do it yet, so it's been running all day actually trying to do that, and for some reason it's not doing it properly. So I've not had a chance to go back on and check. Oh, jeez. To be honest, I absolutely hated the Uziel in Mechwarrior 4. That was my first place finding it. It's like, oh, look at this big medium mech. Sell it. Let's get something else. It doesn't have the slots I want or anything like that. Because it was mostly ballistic and missiles. So it's like, yeah. Don't really want anything here. Let's go and take cover. Because, of course, I've got racks 5, so it's like my range isn't very good. Oh, and that guy parked right in front of me.
Going to F7.
Yeah, I crashed into that guy with my nose and somehow it damaged my leg. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to follow these guys because this is all my, well, all of our heavy gear, basically. And I see Lola's in a mauler again.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I trust you're enjoying those maulers, Lola. Seem to be, at least.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Kind of gathering over there by F7. Waiting for the VIP.
Low signals. There's an ECM mech somewhere around here.
They come in to fight.
25% of the way to the evac zone.
Get rid of the first walker. You want a tinfoil tank. What are you on about? Oh, I don't want to get shot at, so
Charlie Timberwolf is really overextended.
moving that way.
Target spotted.
If I can get a bead on this guy, I can really punish him. Ow! Someone got a bead on me though and shot me. That wasn't very nice. It's only fair if I can shoot the other guys, not the other way around.
Target spotted.
Sorry. But look, my left torso is almost gone already.
We have found the enemy's VIP mech.
There's a leg, right. Need to back regroup because I'm a bit on a limb right now.
Target spotted.
Aha. Well, I did a fair bit of damage there. He absorbed an
Focus
entire
up, focus.
volley from my racks.
Target acquired.
Oh, it's that Timberwolf again.
Target destroyed.
Yep, straight through his rear armor. Okay.
Target spotted.
Autocannon destroyed.
And
Oh.
trying to
Left
circle
leg
behind us,
critical
focus him
damage.
down.
Critical hit and knocked out one of my
Right
racks.
torso critical damage. Heatsink destroyed.
That's not good.
Target spotted.
So yeah, I'm down to one rack now. First time that's happened actually.
Very good.
First time that's ever happened.
The enemy's VIP mech is
Target
halfway to
acquired.
evac. Pick it up, soldiers.
Juliet in the open.
Target spotted.
Delta's in the open.
Target destroyed.
Focus down, Echo.
New target
Check that
Target
torso.
acquired.
spotted.
Tracking Echo. Oh jeez. But yeah, you gotta keep on your toes in this thing. What's my rack's range like? Oh, I can shoot at him if I can get a
Target
bead on him.
destroyed.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Move the gap. There's only one more over there, and the VIP is on the other side.
Moving. Hi, Jax here. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I want them to stand there and not shoot while I walk up to them and hit them in the face with a heavy autocannon shell. That sounds perfectly fair to me. Yeah, I'm doing okay, I guess. How's it going with you? It's a shame that my rack and one of my heatsinks got critted out. Though without the rack, I'm actually down to decent
Target
cooling
acquired.
right now, so I can keep myself going pretty well. Oh, that's a turret.
Target
Never mind.
spotted.
Yeah. I got splashed by a laser. And there's a lot of ECM interference, so I'm guessing this is where their VIP is. Yeah, there we go.
Win. The enemy's VIP
Nice going, guys.
reached the evac zone in time.
But yeah, this is my Rack 5 Uziel. Look at that though. I got 6 assists, 1 solo kill, 1 damage, most damage dealt, and I dished out 327 raw damage. So This thing is kind of nasty. It just has problems with overheating and severe, severe fragility. It just can't take any kind of damage, really. I mean, you saw how fast my torso armor melted, even under light enemy fire, basically. Yeah, sure. Send me a YouTube comment, Jaxia, and give me the link, and I'll go have a look at it. I'll poke around and do that. That seems to be a thing I'm doing right now, actually. Just looking at and tuning people's... Yeah, just looking at and tuning people's FTD builds a little bit. So, I guess I could make that a regular thing, really. I mean, it means more FTD content for you guys, and... Yeah, might be helpful, too. Okay. Well, you've got to remember, Epic, Lollard was in a Mauler. So, yeah, offensive geared assault mech. Yeah, Raxiel Mark III weakling. Yes, I am incredibly weak. I mean, look at that big torso there. This thing is very vulnerable. But you saw how much damage I was doing with my Rax firing, so that... Yeah, so I think this is the build that's turned around the Rack 5 for me, really. But yeah, look, 28 armor on those side torsos and 34 in the middle. So, yeah. Well, you were in a trial mech, weren't you, Lollards? Yeah, you were in a trial UAC 5 Mauler. And that is a massive damage dealing potential right there. It's not quite as good as Rack 5, but yeah. Can I invite you to the group? No, of course not. Why would I do that? There we go, sorted. Right. Can I afford another... Can I get another skill node? Add some more SP. Yes, I can. Another 4. Ooh. Okay, I'm starting to get somewhere with this skill tree. Let's see. I like the machine gun, and I got lucky. One stopped in front of you and stayed there. Yeah, that is where the UACs and Racks especially shine. If there's a target which is not really doing much, plenty of face time, just hit it. And hit it like a freight train. That's basically what it comes down to. Cool down, cool down. Heat gen. Heat gen's always a good one. And I think I'll get another heat gen node there. So that's reducing my heat problems a little bit. Though actually, maybe I should just go ahead and put it into operations instead, because I'm going into weaponry for into weaponry for the UAC magazines and improving how they act when they jam up. But if I'm just going for pure heat, then it's probably better to just go into my operations list, because that's a much bigger improvement. So yeah, there we go. A bit of extra heat containment there. Legionnaire came to the channel from the depths and stayed for your voice and good content. Well, thank you very much. It's nice to hear that. In the trial mech, you get more money. You don't actually. There's no bonus for being in a trial mech. The point of the trial mechs is you can try out a mech that you've not got, and that it'll let you... Well, yeah, it's basically you can try out mechs and loadouts that you might not have. But, especially if you don't have much gear for yourself, it can give you access to some really powerful weaponry and mechs. And in this case, you've got a massive damage dealer in that Mauler because of its quad UAC 5. So, it's a staggeringly massive damage potential, except you've got to face the enemy a lot to actually deal it out. But if the enemy is in the open and exposed to you, unload all your bullets in their direction and you'll do a lot of damage to them. But yeah, it's a really good one. Hey, a linked welcome to the stream. And yeah, that's the point. Might be getting the cadet bonuses actually. The cadet bonuses would be a massive boost, but that's just your reward for joining the game and learning how to play it, basically. Do a lance of all Dakka builds. Fine, okay. How much weight do we have to play with? Unready. 25 tons. So, I can't actually bring in one of my Dakka builds on that. 25, that lets me bring in a 75-ton mech. Yeah, there is a sharp limit to tutorial bonuses, but yeah, I can only bring in a 75-tonner, and I don't have any Dakka built 70-odd ton mechs, I think. Let's have a look. Do you have a lighter Dakka one, Epics? Because my Dakkas are my lightest Dakka pure one is like, well, this is a Dakka build. This Uziel. Actually, so never mind. Yeah, but I'll just bring in this Uziel. You guys go ahead and get your assaults. Yeah. No need to change around because for a moment there I literally forgot this Uziel with oversized miniguns is a Dakka build. So yeah. For some reason I forgot that for a moment there. Don't ask me why. My brain no worky. My brain no worky at all. Yeah, jeez. But yeah, lots of Dakka. There's always room for more Dakka. Vote for a skirmish on River City. You already changed Epic. Okay. So are we not the Dakka Lance then? Have we lost that? Because it would be a shame if we had. Okay, we've got skirmish on Grim Plexus. Oh dear. Kind of glad I got some extra heat containment there because Grim Plexus, hot map. Well, fairly hot anyway. Well, I think in terms of Dakka builds, I've got my Quad LBX-10 Mauler. I've got my AC2 Crab. I've got my large Pulse Crab. I've got my PPC Annihilator. Those are my Dakka builds, really. And I've got this Uziel as well, of course. But then, what else have I got? I don't have any Grasshopper or Black Knight builds nailed down. The mech I had ran to me at... Wait, what do you mean ran to me? Were you running a dual...
Okay, everyone, the big plan, we make a break dancer party on their faces.
A dance party on their faces?
Break dance party on their faces.
Hang on, let me get my weighted shoes on.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Back down to the night guy. Oh, I see. So the mech before that had twin UACs. So basically, you did a bigger version of my catapult, which uses twin UAC 20s. So.
You got the special boots?
I've got the special boots. Let's dance the night away on their faces.
Okay.
Well,
I'm on it.
because apparently that's the plan. Right.
Did you say Amish?
This here looks kind of weird, to be honest. It's got a very distinctive shape to it. And apparently I can't climb that slope. I kind of want to take my... actually, that probably counts as a Dakka build, actually. The my boomstick catapult. But I kind of want to take that for the next match, actually. Twin UAC 20s. On a freaking catapult. It still surprises people to come across that build, really. It's kind of nasty.
I see you in H7. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Breakdance party in H7.
We're all just gathering up here. Oh, jeez.
Gotta wait until the crap.
What are those other guys doing? I guess they're trying to flank or something.
Beyond its
Whoa.
range.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
Cougar.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Okay, let's actually go in there and do some damage. Well, I would if I could climb the hill. Oops. Kind of wish I had those jump jets.
Warning, incoming
Oh,
missile.
jeez, incoming. Ah, from over there.
Fox 7 push.
They're flanking us towards H8.
Target spotted.
Yeah, that 3% is definitely helping. Hey, watch the friendly fire, please. I don't have any armor. Ow. Never mind.
Oh, there's 3 or 4 in G9 here. Trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, they just gutted one of my side
Behind you.
torsos. The Uziel's armor is not very tough.
Watch our rear.
Oh, man.
Take Captain around.
Yeah, that guy just got completely backstabbed. So,
New target acquired.
yeah, they've mobbed us. This is it. This is not going to end well.
Critical. Critical.
We've got 3 even Jaguars.
New target acquired.
No, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, we have. No, we've got multiple Ebon Jaguars.
Target destroyed.
Ah, here's Lollard. Okay. I wonder if he knows his rear armor is open. Probably doesn't.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
I'm just watching what he's doing. Lollard, smile. You're on camera, buddy.
Target acquired.
Going okay. Oh, that's something nasty coming in.
Charlie, huh?
Yeah, that said, Lollard, it's usually not worth going after lights with that build you've got. Not, especially not for locals at such close range. Find bigger targets, easy to hit. Things like that. Yeah, like this guy that you're trying to smack in the face right now. Oh, actually, that Hellbring is probably a good target as well.
We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull through.
Though sadly, they're balling us what's left of our force right now, so, you know. Yeah, focus that guy down. Hit him in the middle. There we go. Unfortunately, you're about to die, though, I think. You're getting shot in the back. Yep, here comes that guy again. Perfect.
Missile. Warning incoming.
But yeah, here comes what's left of their forces.
Clean up the survivors.
Warning.
Oh, wow. Look at Lola go. Oh. Right after that killing streak as well. Oh, dear. But yep. The thing is, that quad UAC 5, it's basically, every time you fire it, it's like hitting with an AC-20. But faster. And much faster firing. So, it's a very nasty burst of damage. That's one of the good things about that build.
Warning incoming missile.
But yeah, we were completely outmaneuvered there. They just swung around and hit us in the side. Yeah, I know, Lola, I saw. I was watching you on the stream, so that was part of the stream right there. Oh, that poor Locust. There he goes.
Warning incoming missile.
Come on, one-on-one.
Get her up.
Target acquired. Warning incoming missile.
Come on.
Only got 2 medium lasers, 1 medium laser.
Knock his arm off.
Right leg critical damage. Critical.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. Heck of a pullback there. The problem with multiplayer streams is the enemy team might be cheating. Yes, that is a thing. That is called stream sniping, actually. But, two things. First off, I am an extremely minor YouTuber, so, you know, I can't really... well, the odds are very small of someone actually recognising me. Like that last stream, there's someone who said, we're actually talking about you in chat a little bit, and I thought they meant clan chat inside the game, but I think it might have been like an actual like out of game clan or something. I don't really know. Something like that. But yeah, I think that's like the second or maybe third time I've ever been recognised while playing. So yeah. The other thing, of course, is the fact that how effective stream sniping is depends on what game it is. Wait, 44? What do you mean? You mean me? In terms of damage? Because 44 sounds about right for what I did, actually. Let's load up my boomstick, my K2. Anyway, what happened was, I got some long-range fire suppression off, and then I got shot in the back when they started to flank us, and they blew out my side torso. So I was basically killed very early on. I didn't have a chance to lay out any damage, and that's what happened to me. So yeah. Anyway, on this game, stream sniping is not very effective, I would say, because first off, my stream has like 15-second, 20-second delay, so there is that. All he could do if someone stream sniped me is work out where I was and if there was anyone in front of me that they might see as well. But the thing is, you tend to know that information anyway in Mechwarrior Online, so there's not much point, basically. About the only thing advantageous is he could check my health status reasonably up to date as often as he likes. So yeah, I think that's about the only advantage. And that's accomplished anyway by UAVs and just getting enough of a sight on me to lock onto me, and then you can see what I'm like. So yeah, in a game like this, not much advantage at all. But in something like COD though, where it's much faster time to kill, it is a much bigger advantage because they know you're there watching, so they can go a different way and then just shoot you in the back of the head and you're dead immediately. And then there's games like MOBAs like League of Legends and stuff like that, because you can see what the enemy team's positions are and all that stuff, so you can rearrange things around. So much bigger advantage there. It's a very, very powerful thing to do there if you can. And there was someone that got banned because people believed he was doing stream sniping on PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds as well, because basically he knew where a streamer was and could find him and flank him and shoot him. So yeah, advantage depends on the game. Do I like the mode would change that though? Yeah, the big problem in terms of, well, actually all modes of Mechwarrior Online not really. Stream sniping wouldn't really do much to Mechwarrior Online. It just give a bit of situational awareness. I think that's about it. Do I like Skyrim or Fallout 4 more? Good question, actually. I don't know. Incursion, not so much, because again, the light mechs are going to skirmish, the mediums are going to run around, people will just pop up UAVs if they want to. And then the big guys will just wade straight into things and blow each other to scraps of flaming metal. So, you know. The problem with Mechwarrior Online is just flat out, it takes too long to kill things for stream sniping to be much of an advantage.
Online. Weapons online.
See who's in the base? Potentially. But that's if they find someone who's actually in the base to snipe on the stream.
Command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage.
Yeah, no problem, Epic, no problem. So yeah, but advantages, as I said, I just think they're limited. Skyrim Fallout. I have played a lot more Skyrim. I must admit that. I played the heck out of it on my Xbox 360. I might have it on my PC, but I've never actually played it on PC, so I don't know. But I did get really into it for a long time. I played it far more than Fallout 4, that's for sure. Fallout 4, I played some of it. I was trying to record it as well, so there is the beginning of a series somewhere in the dim, dark depths of my channel's history. There is a bunch of Fallout 4 videos, like a couple of years ago. But it didn't really go anywhere, and I stopped because my computer was really weak. So I've got it on Steam. Okay, I've just never played it on Steam. There you go.
Target spotted.
But yeah, the thing is though, I've sunk a lot more into Skyrim, but Fallout 4, I am a sci-fi geek at heart, so I love the setting of Fallout 4 a lot more. It's just, I've not had a strong enough computer to play it. I really should install it on this computer actually, now that I've got a new machine, and give it another whirl, see how I do with it. Because, yeah, probably do good in it. I played through Fallout 3 completely. And Fallout New Vegas pretty well too. So there's a lot of... I've done a lot of Fallout play in the past. It's just not Fallout 4. It's just odd games these days. The problem is that every so often I would find a game on sale, in a Steam sale. I'd say, ooh, that's only a few pounds. I know it's a really good game. I snap it up, and then I don't play it, and I forget about it. So, yeah, I've got a few odd games in my library that have suffered that fate. I've just flat out forgot to play it.
Target acquired.
Okay, I'm just targeting the spirit man.
Target spotted.
So yeah, overall I do know my library pretty well, but the thing is you've got to remember it's hundreds of games, so, you know, I'm only going to remember so many of them, to be quite honest. I just poke that guy a little bit. Okay, that Jenner is lagging a bit. Right. Spear Bear's moving over this way though.
Target spotted.
Oh no, they're shooting. Never seen Warframe. I've never recorded Warframe at all.
Target spotted.
I've never done any kind of video content on Warframe. I've played it a fair bit, and I actually have a Nova Prime, so yeah. The fact I own a Prime kind of shows that I have played on it.
Target spotted.
And I did buy a bit of currency in it, and so I played it a bit, I enjoyed it for a while. I've just not been on it in ages. But yeah, Nova Prime.
Target spotted.
Apparently that got retired at some point last year, so you can't get them anymore. Or something like that.
New target acquired.
Oh, there's a king crab up there, is there? Okay, let's go and say hello to that. So yeah, it's just something I never recorded.
Target spotted.
Destroyed.
Oh no, my arm!
Also critical damage.
Oh no, my torso. Well, actually, I care a bit more about my torso,
Critical damage.
to be quite honest.
Target destroyed.
Thing is, my arms have got like 1 point of armor on them, and that's it. So I don't care if my arms get blown off, because it actually makes the mech harder to hit if I lose my arms. And all my weight is tied up in my autocannon, so that's fine. Let's see. Who's left? There's only one enemy left, and somewhere over here, I think.
Command is happy to hear
Never mind.
of your
Okay,
success and
we won.
achievements on the
Okay,
surface.
not too bad. If you want to try Warframe, call me and go on with you. Maybe. Oh, there was a stealth guy behind me. I see. But yeah, I only did 89 damage in that. I didn't manage to do much at all because I just couldn't find anything to shoot at for most of it. So, as you do. How long have I been streaming? Hour 30. I think... Yeah, most of my damage was against the king crab. Is roll, jump, roll, attack, repeat. Yeah, well, the thing is, Nova is not geared that way. Nova is all about chain reactions and massive explosions. At least that's how I've geared her up. So, basically, my Nova can absolutely nuke massive packs of enemies like they don't even matter. So, oh look, there's this room, this massive horde of enemies just charging at us. There's like 30 or 40 enemies. My Nova can just charge in and one-shot the lot of them. So, that's what my Nova can do. It's very nasty. I think I'll do one more game in this. Yeah, one more game. And then I'll end the stream because it's really late and I've been at work all day and all that, so yada yada yada. One more game. How much tons have we got? 10 tons. Not enough to take an assault in. Right, that's okay. I'll try the mech I put together for Swarty again, this MRM catapult, because it didn't really get a shot to work before, so I'll give this thing a try. See how it does. See, I'm going to take this catapult out instead. I've not honestly not tried the MRMs much since I put together that MRM Annihilator way back when. And you can join on Warframe too. Okay, it seems like we're getting together a small group of Warframe players. What's a good gun build on ballistics? Depends on which mech you're trying to fit out. Lord. It really does depend on which mech. Also what you're trying to do, because they're different things. Like, AC2's a really good range, general purpose weapon, but they are really heavy for what they do. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling myself flagging, so definitely my last game, I'd say, for today. And then I can put out those videos that I have uploaded while I've been doing this. Yeah, some of the frames are really geared towards meat shields. Nova Prime is not. Nova is a really fast, bit of a glass cannon, low health, okay shielding. Really specialised in energy and some abilities, like for example, Nova has a wormhole ability, which is basically a teleporter gate. She can put down a teleport gate which goes long distances, and then other players can use it behind her. So yeah, she can teleport an entire group if they are prepared for the wormhole gate to go down. Kind of interesting, really. I mean, I'm not aware of any other frames that can teleport your team with you. Look on Steam, play most of what I have. I've not gone browsing, to be quite honest. But I've played so many games, it's actually quite an easy thing to do that, to say that I play a lot of games, because I do. It's just certain types of games, like I don't play FIFA, and I don't play much in terms of FPS, but I've got games in most other categories, so... But yeah, similar interest is always a good thing to have, so... I mean, to be honest, if it was similar interesting content, well, you found the channel for From the Depths, didn't you? So, yeah. If you like From the Depths, then odds are you're going to like some of the stuff that I do anyway. So, it's strange how that works sometimes. But, let's see, there is a new series starting this week, actually. I'm doing a short series on Autoneers. I've got the first one of those recorded. It's going to go out tomorrow or Tuesday, I think. There's no streaming on Tuesday because I am at work for that, so I still need to prepare some more videos and things for that. I'm thinking of doing a run on Castle Story survival modes, and then there's two other games which I'm considering which aren't out yet. They're both going to be early access. There's a space hub kind of game, like space station management thing. And there's also one that's going to be coming out end of the week, I think, which is Interstellar Trading Network or something like that. Basically, you act as like a trading empire on galactic scale. So, yeah, it's pretty, well, that's stuff I'm curious about, you know. The name of... I've got them both on my wish list. That's how I'm keeping track of them. It's just they're not out yet.
All systems nominal.
So, I came across them because a couple of people I sometimes watch have gotten early access to early release builds and things like that. So, yeah, I'll look the names up after this match. See how that goes. Anyway, let's see. I've got MOM30s. Open my bay doors. There we go. Someone's assumed company command. I didn't see it because my face is in the way. Space Hub. Yeah, Space Hub, that was it. Space Hub. Horrible for a brawler. No, but this is kind of like a hit and miss map. It's got a lot of pluses and a lot of minuses for most build types, actually. If you're a brawler, get into the cities. If you're range, stay across the chasm. It's like there's all sorts of options for this place.
E7 moving around there. We got a flyer.
Are they sticking to the city in G7?
Yeah, E7.
There you go, Epic. There's upcoming brawls in the city on the far side of the chasm. So yeah.
Target spotted.
Let's go over there and see what we can do. I'll move up behind you with my. Oh, I think I just took it.
Target spotted.
I think I just took a heavy Gauss round to my center torso, actually. Ow. Because that was a really serious jolt when I got hit. I've never seen it before, so I think it's a heavy Gauss.
Target acquired.
But yeah, I'm gonna follow you in, Epic, and see if I can put some missiles down on whatever you're shooting at. Yeah, here we go, upcoming brawl.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Let's go around here. So let the front lines be for the heavy guys, because I don't want to be up there. I am a bit of a squishy thing. Okay, Epic seems to be getting pummeled. Right.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Yep, he didn't like that.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah, I actually managed to kill a supernova. Huzzah! Oh, you died. Yeah, you were in the open. I saw you were getting absolutely murdered over there.
I get it up and
Ow! That was shotguns to the face. Ouch. And yeah, someone else is trying to kill me.
Hotel. Move up, guys.
Experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Yeah, I saw you doing that, Epic. I saw you trying to back away into cover. I can't see anything.
Target acquired.
Something sees me though. Ow. And I think that is Epic's corpse right there. Yeah, that's a Mad Cat Mark II.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more
left
soldiers.
shoulder.
Why did I got my mediums on? Oh, I missed.
Target
Ow!
Of the enemy are
Ow! There goes my rear armor. Ow! Ow! Leave me alone! Owie, owie, owie. Turn, turn, turn. Right, now.
Critical damage.
Hello. Ow. There we go. Eesh. Double thick is not actually as thick as the armor can go in FTD. 235 damage though, that was actually pretty good. And I did get, I did flatten that supernova in the initial engagement as well. So, yeah, I think this MRM catapult is actually kind of viable depending on how it gets played. But it's still a catapult, so it's still kind of squishy,
Critical damage.
sadly. Who's still alive? Oh, this is our last guy. There he goes.
Control the surface. Can anyone read?
And he does a barrel roll. Or a backflip, I'm not sure which. Yeah. 235 damage though, mostly on that supernova, I think. It could be Legion, but there wouldn't be any armor bonus to it. That's what I was trying to say. You can build it really thick just to absorb lots of impacts, yes, but you get an armor bonus to your outer layer of armor up to about 4 deep. After that, it's just like normal, so it doesn't count things after that. But you can increase the armor value of your outer layer of armor by stacking things behind it. Yeah, that went pretty well though. And yeah, I'm quite interested in this MRM catapult build. Anyway, let's see. Let's get my Steam up because I want to quickly check my wish list. I think my camera disappears whenever I'm tabbed out, doesn't it? Or something like that. I'm not too sure. Probably does, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, wish list. Right. I still want to get Avon Colony. Not done that yet, even though it's been out for a while. Where is it? I still want to get Space Time it as well, actually. Yeah, Stellar Hub is the station one, and Interstellar Transport Company is the galactic trading one. So those are the two things I want. And apparently my facecam didn't go away when I tabbed out. Fair enough. Okay. No. Hang on. It's Stellar Hub. Let's move chat slightly so I can get at my typing box. Here we go. Oh, my caps lock's on. Yeah, Stellar Hub. That's the space station management one. And the other one I'm looking at is Interstellar Transport Company. that one. One I would also suggest looking at as well, if you're looking for a space game, is that other one I mentioned, which is Space Timing, because that's one I was looking at and thinking of picking up and doing a series on, but in the end I didn't because like I'm putting out too many videos as it is. So yeah. Hooray for balancing channel output. It's a real pain to do. Yeah, not trading company, transport company. I literally checked my wish list for the names, so those are the actual names right there. You're probably thinking of Off-World Transport Company, if you're thinking of that one. So yeah, sorry, Off-World Trading Company. What am I doing? Yeah, Off-World Trading Company. I've not played that one in a while, actually. Maybe I should. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the stream. So, okay, that's enough messing around too. Yep, I've got some videos to tag. But anyway, that's it. This has been I Am Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and my many deaths for your amusement. And I'll catch you all some other time. See you all later and have a good night.